MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't do that too much.
Oh, come on, man. It'll be fun. I know. You want to hang?
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. You ready?
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Hero in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. MP's shot is good. And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And the Spurs with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Castle misses. Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Vassell outside. Capella against Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Sheets over Capella, and that one's good. Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
A 3 from MP. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He ended the game with 68 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous finish.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Fox, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Wembanyama finds Fox. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Heat. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And that one's good. MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Max Strus is checked in for Castle. And it's Vassell in for Paul. Now, here's Fox. No scoring in this one. Good on the three-point shot.
At the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And here's MP for 3. Johnson with the rebound. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
6 seconds left to play in the first. A 3 from Strus. And no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Miami ahead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Jaime Jaquez. MP out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 24 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Fox passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
From past the arc, the Heat get it back, and a new 14. Here's Adebayo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Strus. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat leading by 14. Adebayo the screen. That one goes in. 26 points for him.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Fox against MP. Fox looking it over. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Vassell outside. Here's the three. San Antonio again missing. And a wide open look for MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And stolen by MP. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a... two-way threat.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Fox from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Fox from outside. Another miss by Fox.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three.
Connects again.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. Fox with it. Picked up by Hero. Fox, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And the basket by MP.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Vassell outside. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Fox. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
The three from MP. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Fox, no good. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Cleveland. Carries it from three-point range. MP's got 49 points in the game.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Shoots off the step back. Another miss by Fox.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot.
Good, he hits again.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And next up on this list, Harden. And just like Harden, he's a determined scorer. When he gets on a roll, the defense is helpless.
MP getting it done for Miami. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Miami Heat.
Well, we all saw They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for... This game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembenyama playing the 5. And it's Vassell in its small forward. So that's it. Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's good from long range.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And stolen by MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Castle. Paul with the ball. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. On the wing, MP. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. San Antonio again missing.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembenyama sets a screen for Paul. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. MP.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Here's Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, We always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint.
Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. Offensive rebound and stolen by Love. And it's the Heat on the break. The three from MP. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
Substitution of course.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
Good game, MP. Still want that jersey?
Yeah, man, for sure. You saw how hard I was working out there.
Then let's do it.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, you earned it, bro.
You did your thing, bro. Good luck the rest of the season.
You too, man. Stay healthy.
You too, man.
Great win tonight, MP.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one. Good, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Hello out there, and get ready for some NB. And here we can check out the story for MP.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. For the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP, and it's Ware in at the 5. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I'm looking forward to it. I know Shai's a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Good stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And the foul called on MP.
MP.
Thunder with a lead. We've got Aaron Wiggins. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams, and it's Joe in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
MP buries the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Wallace outside. Wiggins with a screen on Hero. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer off the mark. And Harris has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Drops in the three.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Now here's Wallace, tightly guarded. Love against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. It's stolen by MP. Fast break Miami from the arc. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound Miami. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
The putback. Control. The rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Miami with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. From deep, MP. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts. The Thunder have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his team. For continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period. They're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And here's MP from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 3. Foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Well, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins with it. Pass to Caruso. From 10 feet away. Rebound by the Heat. Their last encounter in Miami.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
From deep, MP. From the corner, MP.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Wiggins outside. Back to Caruso. Wiggins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Caruso. They get it back.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. MP outside. The 3 on target from range. MP's got 27.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so that's the end of the first half. Miami out in front, up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Miami Heat.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the... And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry. And sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. And it's Ware in at the 5.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Caruso. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Nails it from 3. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man...
Again! What an avalanche!
An elite talent already in just his rookie year. He's now 3rd all-time for rookie point production.
He's showing elite-level skill. Very uncommon to have this sort of talent right out of the gates.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. No good, off the front rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Heat leading by 10. From deep, MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daignault. And we might see some changes. The coach potentially looking to adjust. Wiggins, he's checked in for Caruso. Dort, right side. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 25. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Dort for 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's MP from outside. To get it again. Here's Jaquez. No good on the triple. Thunder trail by 13. Wiggins down low. Harris on him. To win the run. That one no good. Miami's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. No good. Oklahoma City's gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 3. Shoots. And the jumper is good. Holmgren's gotten his first points in this one.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 42 in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris against Holmgren. Here's Dort. And Hero grabs the board.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficient...
And again!
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. Wiggins looking around. Up top, Hartenstein. Dort against Hero. It's Hartenstein, high post. Offline from the high post. MP outside. Got it off in time. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never...
Trust it. Good to great.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Aaron Wiggins out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in at the 5. Yet another bucket!
Only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list.
It's himself and James Harden. And from there, only Kobe, MJ, and Wilt are ahead of him. Wilt may be hard to track down, but he's got the others in his sights.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams, and yes, another basket.
He's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been a fantastic year.
Illegal screen. Heat ball. Heat substitution. Kevin Bryant. Haywood Highsmith. Davion Mitchell.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And Miami with a change here too. MP's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Dort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on. Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge. And now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebound Miami. And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily.
I didn't even know rookies could score like this.
And our next all-star is...
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.